Welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So The Way of the Househusband is a Netflix original anime series which is based upon a manga, and there was also a live-action television series created out of this as well. And so the general story is here we have our main character named Tatsu, who is also known as the Immortal Dragon because he was a former Yakuza boss, a very powerful, respected, and feared Yakuza boss. But now he decided to just spend all his time being the perfect house husband with his wife Miku. And then along the way, there's a lot of zany characters and just taking the normal mundane things and turning into this world of just wackiness. And so that's really the general story because there's honestly not much more than that. And this entire 5-episode series is actually a bunch of little mini-series, okay? So each one of these 5 episodes is about 15 to 16 minutes each. And within that, we have multiple smaller series of episodes that are like 5 minutes each. So this is a really easy first season to watch. Now, getting to the things that I really did enjoy about this series is, well, it's ridiculous. It's about a former Yakuza boss who's now a house husband and who spends all his day trying to be the ultimate house husband. And that's basically it. So a lot of story follows him going through normal mundane stuff, but somehow it turns into this adventure battle. For example, he's fighting a robot cleaning machine in the house, or he's trying to go shopping when there's not like too many people trying to get a product, or he's cooking, taking snapshot battles of cooking and then putting that on his social media. There's just a lot of funny things going on there. And through each one of these episodes, even though it's kind of similar, it's something different. You know, it's just taking normal everyday things and just making it something much bigger. And I really did enjoy that part out of it. It's just wacky, you know, let's just say that. And then getting to the next thing I like is the actual characters themselves. I really do like Tatsu. You know, he has this really weird look that he's always like this with his neck to the side. But he's also scary as well because he is a very feared Yakuza boss previously, and pretty much everybody knows of him or remembers him. And at the same time, his Yakuza lifestyle follows him as well because there's other Yakuza characters. One of his Yakuza, I would say, subordinates joins him. And Miku is, well, she knows about his history and she's funny as well. You know, she really compliments him. And then there's other people in Tatsu's and Miku's life that are now the new, I would say, household version of his gang, you know, and you kind of see what I mean. So each one of these characters, I just found them really funny. And they help to really support the overall world that this is built. And once again, Tatsu himself, I really did like him. You know, he's just really a great character to have as the main protagonist throughout this entire story. Which leads me to the final thing. You know, this is just an overall really fun series, you know. Having this wacky story, all these zany characters, all these situations that are normal, but now they're really interesting and fun. It just makes it a very enjoyable series to watch. And then since each of these episodes are very short, it's super easy for you to just watch it without really getting bored at all because you don't really have much time to think about anything, you know, it's just from one scene to another. And so those are like the main things that I did enjoy about the series. For the best value in domain names, check out Namecheap, where you can get a domain for an entire year for less than $10, plus get WhoisGuard privacy protection for free. For more information, check out the affiliate link in the description area below. Now, getting into the things that I didn't like about the series is first the animation style. Even though I think the overall animation is good, the style that they chose here looks more like a manga or comic book panel where they have a lot of still images and then they have voiceovers and music. And even though that might work for some people, they use this so much inside the series that you don't get as much animation, which is, you know, it's an anime. So I would expect more animation on here instead of having most of the series being still images. And then the second thing is, even though I did enjoy the fact that the episodes were really short and easy to watch, if you are expecting a really deep story with a lot of deep characterizations, well, basically, you're not going to get this here. This is a very simple story, and there's really not much more to it than that. And so those are my overall thoughts on The Way of the Husband. I think this is a very fun series, and I really do like the whole ridiculous, wacky concept that they have here. And I think there's going to be a season 2 of this, and so, I look forward to watching the continuing stories of the Immortal Dragon House Husband. So if you actually had any thoughts on this or any other anime series that you've enjoyed, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my anime reviews, I do have an entire playlist. I'll leave that in the description area as well. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. And if you're a creative geek like me, and you want to get exclusive access to more content that I don't put out here publicly on my YouTube channel, then join my Gold Content Creators group, where you're going to get content like this and more for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators group.